I'm Juliana.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're here to bake cinnamon rolls.
Sounds like a plan.
What
Should we
is-
just snap our fingers and they come?
No, we need the ingredients.
We need the ingredients. What are the ingredients? Let's tell everybody what the ingredients are.
Let's see. Let's get some bread flour.
Bread flour. Here's the bread flour.
Huge pack.
Huge pack. Flour comes from?
Wheat.
That's right. Comes from wheat. Good job.
And it does.
And it does. That's bleached flour. Bleached flour means they make it white and extra, like, pure.
Pure.
What's next?
Next is yeast.
Yeast. Easy.
1 pack.
Only one. Yeast is like little, not bugs, but it's an ingredient that makes the dough get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like you.
Like you.
Like you.
What's next?
Next is sugar.
Sugar.
Everybody loves sugar.
Yep.
Who
You know
doesn't?
how to say sugar in Spanish?
How?
Azúcar.
Okay, I like English more. We need salt. Shake that salt up.
Salt. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it, shake it.
And we need milk.
Milk, milk, milk. Here comes the milk. Milk
Who
comes
drinks it
from-
for morning? We
Not
drink
me.
water.
I drink water too. The boys like milk. Your brothers like milk.
Yeah, they do. They love milk. Milk for dinner, milk for lunch, milk for breakfast.
Yeah. And do you know there's a lot of different kind of animals that make milk?
Like
What
goats?
makes like goats?
Cows,
Cows.
not chickens.
Chickens don't make milk. That'd be kind of weird. Chicken milk.
Not dogs.
Dogs do make milk for their babies, but not kind for humans to drink.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wonder how it tastes.
Let's not find out. What's the next ingredient?
Butter.
Butter.
Do we only need one of them?
Do we? How many? What does it say in the instructions?
Yeah, one. One.
Close.
One.
It says half.
Cut.
Cut it up. What's next?
Next is 1 large egg.
One large
Always
egg.
one, but sometimes half.
Here's an egg
From a chicken.
from a chicken.
Not a dog, not a cow.
Do dogs lay eggs?
No, they don't. I
No.
said not from
I
a
know.
dog, not from a cow, not from a goat.
Because all of those are what kind of animals?
A bird.
Mammals. But
Mammals.
birds lay eggs, yeah.
A lot.
Have you ever
A
seen an
lot.
ostrich egg?
No,
It's
it's,
like-
probably huge.
It's like this big. Or an emu egg. An emu egg is like
Huge.
huge.
Like taller than you.
Not tall. That'd be like a dinosaur egg.
No, as tall as me.
As tall as you.
Okay. Now we need dark brown sugar.
Dark brown sugar. And when we got the dark brown sugar out of our house, it is hard as a rock.
Oh, so hard.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
hard.
can't even break it.
So when we were at the store, because everyone's scared of the virus right now,
Getting stuff. Pick.
there was no brown sugar.
Oh man.
Yeah, so then what idea did we think of?
Let's make our own.
Let's make our own. And so to make your own brown sugar, you need 2 things.
You need sugar
Sugar
and
and molasses. Molasses. It's like a sugar syrup. It's dark color. And that's what makes sugar brown sugar.
Why can't you put it on pancakes?
Some people might put molasses on pancakes. It's kind of like an old Western kind of thing, molasses.
Well, if you were in town, you would probably have it every day.
Yeah, that'd be yummy. All right, what's left?
There's 2 ingredients left.
2 left.
Nope. I mean, a little bit more.
You got it, 2 ingredients.
2 ingredients left. We need cinnamon.
Star of the show. Headliner. Otherwise, we'd just be making rolls.
Roll after roll after roll after roll.
There was a movie back in Daddy's time, and they went, rolling with your homies.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, you won't see it for a long time.
Okay.
What's our last ingredient?
Our last ingredient is maple syrup or honey. And now we have maple syrup.
Yeah, yummy maple syrup.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
All right, and then we're gonna combine everything and put it in a big cake pan.
Yeah, you will need a 9-inch square cake pan that has at least 2.5 inch. That is at least 2.5 inches deep.
So I think we're good on the depth, but is this a square or rectangle?
That's a rectangle.
I
think we can do it.
Yeah, I think so too.
A little bit more than 9.
Yeah, it's 9. This is 9 by 13. Typical cake pan. All right, let's get started.
Okay, now we need to put the flour in a large bowl. Stir in the yeast, sugar, and salt. So I think the yeast is warming up. And I think we're going to pour this into that. Okay. And then I'll mix all together. Is the yeast ready? Okay. Let's pour in this yeast.
Hold it.
Next, we're going to be cooking it on low heat. So I have a bowl of milk and some butter. And I'll just put one of them in the pan. And then I'll pour this in here.
So next, since this is a hot pan, I'm going to help Juliana with this. This is our melted milk and butter. Do you want to take a look at that, Juliana? See the melted milk and butter? There it is. Okay, so we're going to take this. It looks like a what?
It looks like an egg.
It looks
a
like
huge egg.
Yeah. So we're going to pour this in our mixing bowl. And then we are going to shut off the heat here. And we are going to pour 1 beaten egg inside of the mixture as well. And next, Juliana and I are going to work for about 10 minutes to mix up this dough to make it the dough that we're going to use for the cinnamon rolls.
Kneading the dough, so we're gonna put it in this bowl so it can rise with this towel covering it. 2 hours, and I'm gonna check on the dough. Whoa, it's nice and big. Now what are we gonna do, Brandon?
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the mix, the cinnamon sugar mix that's gonna go inside of the cinnamon rolls. So we're gonna put this butter in this pan. It's about a 1/4 stick of butter. And if you remember earlier, we talked about the fact that we didn't have brown sugar. And so I mixed up the cinnamon and sugar. And then we also have molasses. And we're gonna mix all that together so it'll be just like there's brown sugar in there.
It's like food coloring. Molasses is like food coloring.
Yeah, it's really dark. Yeah.
Look how dark it is. Its smell is so strong too.
So we're making the mix now that's gonna go inside of the cinnamon rolls. So this is the cinnamon and sugar and molasses and butter. That's what's inside of cinnamon rolls.
I told you it was so dark. Now it doesn't even look like brown sugar. It looks like chocolate syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why don't we put chocolate syrup?
All right, so why don't you show everyone how you rolled out the dough to be really flat?
Look how flat this dough is. Super flat.
We're gonna pour this
Ooh, it's gonna be.
right inside. We're gonna brush it so that it's even kind of everywhere.
Look at that. It looks like a huge pancake that has chocolate syrup on it. This is really cool.
All right, so we're gonna brush it. We got a brush.
Brush, not the paintbrush, just
Not a
the
paintbrush,
brush.
just a brush. We're gonna brush it so that it's kind of even everywhere on the dough. How was rolling out the dough? When you rolled out the dough, was it hard?
It was
easy?
hard.
It was hard. Yeah.
It's really hard after like 2 hours of it sitting down.
Yeah.
It's kind of like stiff.
Yeah, kind of stiff, kind of hard. All right. So now we have kind of our painted dough.
Painted picture of dough.
That's gonna be what's gonna become our cinnamon roll. And so,
What if this?
any idea what we do from here?
Get some cinnamon and stuff.
We got the cinnamon. Now we're gonna
We're
roll it up.
gonna roll it up to make each of it even for 9 pieces.
Yeah. So we're gonna roll it like a sausage, like long ways, not like a hamburger. Okay. So we're gonna start here.
I'm not making hamburgers today. Sausage.
Yeah. We're just gonna work on rolling it over. You know, some places that sell cinnamon rolls, they put like raisins inside. People like raisins inside. This is the step that you would do that. You would just put raisins kind of in that mix as well.
Like you would just go sprinkle,
Yeah,
sprinkle,
them all
sprinkle.
over. Sprinkle them all over. But we don't really like them with raisins.
Does it feel smooth, like putting it over there?
Yeah.
Do you have to be fragile? Like, is it
It's-
fragile?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure I don't spill a bunch.
It has a lot.
It does have a lot. And I don't want to clean up a big mess. So I'm trying to be extra careful. Alright. So once we have this roll all done, we're going to cut it. And you said we were making 9 cinnamon rolls here?
9.
Okay.
Probably the cinnamon rolls are going to be big or small. I don't know.
Okay, but guess what? We're gonna have to let these cinnamon rolls rise. So what we're gonna do is next we're gonna get a knife.
Getting a
We're gonna get a
knife.
knife. And we're gonna start cutting what's gonna be our cinnamon rolls. So
But
there's
where's
one.
the, like, cinnamon?
Cinnamon's inside, see?
It is?
It is. We mixed it with the sugar. All right, so we're gonna start putting the cinnamon rolls in here. We're gonna cut 9 of them. 2,
This would be good for breakfast,
3,
not lunch or dinner. Good for breakfast.
4, 5.
Those look like little burritos
They do. 6,
filled with chocolate.
7,
Do more than 9.
8, 9.
10.
Oh, that one's gonna be we'll see how that one turns out.
Probably don't have that one.
Okay, so we've got our cinnamon rolls here. We're starting to put them inside of the pan, and we're gonna let them rise for 40 minutes.
Ooh,
So a lot of rising time here.
better than 2 hours.
Better than 2 hours. Okay. We're gonna make sure all of them have enough space to rise and cook. All right, and there we go. So we're gonna
Are we gonna cover them?
tighten these up. We are gonna cover them with a dish towel, just like Juliana did before. Here we go.
The same dish towel?
Same dish towel is totally okay. There we go. We're gonna wait 40 minutes.
Hi, we're back from the 40 minutes, and I'm gonna check on these, and they look pretty good. So we're gonna put them in the oven, then we'll put some icing on them. Okay,
The oven is at 425.
425. That's hot. And we're gonna wait 20 minutes for them to grow.
Make it 425.
Wait, 4.
It's already there.
Oh, it is? Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna make the icing. And so to make the icing, you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of milk. There we go. And the last thing we're gonna do is 2 cups of the powdered sugar. So we're gonna do 2 cups. There's 1. There is almost 2. Almost there. And we use the last of it. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. All right. So now we're gonna mix it up with a fork or knife. And you'll see that because the liquid is in there, this is gonna shrink down quite a bit from what it was, and start to see the icing starting to come.
Just a little bit of the icing starting to come. Now it's getting a lot.
It's a lot of sugar, huh?
Yeah.
This icing is pretty much pure sugar. So if it gets too thick, you can always do water in there. So I think we're gonna do water, a little bit of milk even. Oh, look at this. Look at this icing. It's like magic. That it just, perfect actually. This is perfect, because we'll just plop it right on those warm cinnamon rolls once they're out of the oven. And then we'll go from there.
Okay, now it's been 20 minutes, so we're gonna take them out of the oven.
Here they are. You want to smell them?
Oh, they smell so good.
Smells so good.
But they'll smell even better with frosting on them.
They will. They will. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to get some tongs so that we can set them up here on a cooling rack.
Cooling rack. They'll cool down faster.
Yep, and they won't burn the bottoms. So we're going to carefully pull these out.
They look so good.
We should probably show them what they look like. Here's
One of them.
kind of looks like a flower. That one does.
That one looks like a rose.
Yeah, and a lot of them look like kind of roses.
Why shouldn't they be called rose something?
Rose rolls?
Rose rolls.
Maybe people would think that
They're
You're gonna-
actually roses.
and you're gonna eat them. Yeah.
Ew.
All right. So now we're gonna do the frosting. You ready to do the frosting? We're gonna let
Yeah.
them cool for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna do the frosting.
Faster than ever.
Faster than ever.
Okay, now we're gonna do the icing, and we put a towel down here so it won't get messy. And we're using a spoon. Spoon's dropping. Maybe a little too much on that one.
That's okay. I'll help you out a little bit. That'll be nice and yummy. There we go. Just make sure we get it all around. That one's perfect. Good job. Just like that. It's gonna melt a little bit because it'll mean the icing will kind of harden over the top of
I'm
it.
gonna put this on the big one.
Okay. Let me help you there.
Woo.
Oops. Don't lose a lot of icing. Okay. That's good. A little bit less. A little bit less.
We'll put more on this. We'll put. That's a little bit. Just like a little bit more. Like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Woo. That's why we have a towel.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd make a really big mess.
Woo.
Yeah. A little bit for little ones. A little bit more for the big ones.
We'll put medium for this one. Woo. Put it all over. It's melting.
Yeah. It's melting a little bit.
There.
It's perfect. So. That's good. Careful with that. Okay.
Little.
Got 2 more.
And that's good. Put a little bit more on that one.
There we go. It's a yummy, gooey, drippy mess, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more for this one. Right here.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Nice job. Look at that. Nice and drippy and gooey. So let's see how they turned out from the top. This is what those cinnamon rolls are looking like.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Time to eat them, huh?
Yeah. Now it's time to eat the yummy cinnamon rolls.
Yummy. You ready to take a bite? What do you have to drink?
Milk.
And I got coffee. I like my coffee.
We both have
Cheers.
milk.
Good job making the cinnamon rolls. All right, let's try them, huh?
Uh-huh. Yummy. This is good.
You did a really good job. They're moist. Just enough cinnamon. The frosting is really good. It's melted all over. And it's a little bit crispy on the bottom too. We put butter on the bottom of our pan. And I think that helped make it chewy on the top and crispy on the bottom. What do you think? How many stars do you give yourself?
I give myself I don't know. I would probably give myself a three stars.
Oh, come on. You're being modest. I'd give it a 5 star. This is a 5-star cinnamon roll. Super yummy. Super good. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.